Hey guys, back with another video. I have been getting my first set of true leaves on all my tomatoes, so I'm really excited, but also getting to that stage where I'm a little stressed out. See my post earlier. So these are doing really well, and I got a lot more germination rate than I thought, especially in this little one here. This is my Robeson tomatoes. I put extra seeds in there because I tried saving my own seeds from last year and they looked terrible. So I didn't think they were going to make it, and every single one of the seeds I put in there germinated. So whoops, got to get those separated. So I thought I'd do a little video to show you how I separate my seedlings and how I up pot them. I'm going to focus on tomatoes obviously since that's the majority of what's going on here, but I wanted to show too. Here's a zucchini. See how this leaf is kind of curling, not doing so well? That's because I have 3 zucchinis in that one and 3 in this one too that are competing for root space. So these also need up potted because they are already out of room and are a little root bound. So I'm going to be doing those as well, but like I said, I'm going to focus on tomatoes. So the first thing you want to do is, tomatoes like to be planted deep because, this one, tomatoes can actually form roots the whole length of their stem. So when you have a seedling like this, you can plant it up to like here, and it will make a whole new strong root structure along the stem, which is what you want when you're growing tomatoes. So I suggest getting deep pots, so that way you don't have to up pot as often like I'm having to do now. I'm going to use the same potting soil I did before. I have a little bit of phosphorus left, which I use specifically to make strong roots, but I think I'm going to use my biotone, just sprinkle a little bit in that. And I'm going to go ahead and separate some. So I'm going to start with cherry tomatoes, only because I know that one already is accounted for. Sorry, my pots are still together. Ow! Cat! Thanks, Emma! Definitely needed that. Get up here. And there's half the video just me struggling with my cat who used me like a tree. Alright, so here's my cherry tomatoes. So I'm essentially just gonna take the whole pot. See how much roots are already in there? That's why I want to do this as soon as possible, because I don't want them to get so tangled together. I'm going to break them apart, and then I'm going to gently break it apart again. So now, 2 cherry tomatoes here, and these are a little closer together. One thing you never want to do, don't ever grab the stem to break them apart, because the stems are really weak, and it's also like the vascular system of the plant. So if you squeeze that, it'll have trouble bringing nutrients from the roots to the leaves. Ow, just as that chopper crow. You are bad. She only does this when I'm videoing. Like, this is not a normal occurrence. Instead, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to grab them by the leaves. The leaves are a little stronger. There we go. So now I have 4 total cherry tomato plants. All right, now I'm going to take my soil, I'm going to pre-moisten it again. I'm also going to take the soil it was planted in and add it back. Just a little bit more. Good. And I'm going to take my desired pots. I'm going to fill it about halfway, And then I'm going to take a sprinkle of my biotin fertilizer. And then I'm going to put in some more, almost to the top, but I don't want to put it completely the top, because then, like I said, I'm going to take this one, my seedling. I'm going to make a hole with my fingers in the middle, and I'm going to plant that tomato really deep. And now I want to put soil around it. And I'm not going to go the whole way to the top. That way, if it grows bigger and I want to add more soil to make it a stronger root system again, I don't have to. But there's what it looks like. See how I basically planted that whole stem? Okay, and then, like always, spray them in. And then I'm going to put back in my tray to continue the bottom watering process. So that's it. That's how I up-pot my tomatoes. I'm going to do the other 4, and then I'll have to work on the rest of them between today and tomorrow. So just wanted to share. Thanks for watching. Bye.